Hey, what is up, folks? Zero Fats here, coming at you on behalf of Nutribullet Time. And one thing I've always tried to do with you guys is be honest. I've gotten a lot of flack from, some Vitamix users and, different people here and there. But I got a lot of people who said, hey, thanks for doing the videos too. We really appreciate it. Well, I am a fan of Nutribullet. I do like the Nutribullet, but I'm also going to be honest about things. And right now, my Nutribullet Pro 900 series, it stopped working. There's three little tabs on this thing, and they just kind of they stopped pushing the thing down. And I don't know why, per se. It kind of malfunctioned. But I tried to push down I was making a smoothie the other morning. I tried to push down a cup, and it just broke the tab off of it, and it's just it just stopped kind of working. So right now this thing is kind of locked up for some reason. So anyways, I have a warranty on this. So when you buy one of these, you got an automatic 15-month warranty. So I'm going to call them right now, and we're going to see what they can do to help us. So let's give these guys a call here, and I'm going to let you guys in on this little phone call.
Nutribullet. For English, please press 1. Thank you for calling Nutribullet, where you get the most out of life by getting the most out of your food. You can now check your order or shipping status online from our website at www.nutribullet.com. Click the order status link in the bottom right-hand page. Fill out the form with the billing information provided at the time of order. Please allow 4 hours after placing your order for the information
I like to share these little calls with you guys.
Retail customers, did you know that you can complete your warranty registration online? Please go to www.nutribullet.com/register. That's www.nutribullet.com/register. Simply fill out and submit the warranty registration form. You will need to do this before requesting warranty service. Please make sure to retain your purchase receipt for warranty service. You may fax a copy of your purchase receipt to us once you have registered. Please make sure to include the name, address, and the telephone number that you registered under. Please fax your purchase receipt to area code 818-995-0051. That's 818-995-0051. You can also reach us by email from our website at www.nutribullet.com. Simply click the customer service link, fill out and submit the customer contact form, and we'll be glad to get back to you. Answers to frequently asked questions can also be found on the web at www.nutribullet.com. This call may be monitored and recorded for quality assurance and training purposes. For order or shipping status, please press 1. To order the Nutribullet or related items, press 2. For questions related to using the Nutribullet, press 3. For questions regarding returning your Nutribullet, press 4. For any other customer service questions, please press 5. Menu.
Due to overwhelming demand, your expected hold time is very extensive. We will maintain your place in the queue, but we'll call you back when your turn is reached.
Good. Thank you. Your place will be held in line, and we will call you back when it is your turn.
Okay, so that's something the last few times I've tried calling Nutribullet, that's something that's been happening, I guess because their company's getting a lot bigger. When I first bought my Nutribullet 600, or the Nutribullet Classic, I could call them and boom, I'd get somebody. But now, it seems like whenever I try to call them for something, I haven't had to call them for a whole lot, but whenever I do have to call them for something, they usually give me that thing that says our call time is going to be extensive, your wait time is going to be extensive, and they say they're going to call me back. I'm going to go ahead and stop this video here, and I'm going to set it back up when they call back, and we'll catch it. And I'll let you guys know how long it takes for them to call back. So we're going to figure out what they can do for our Nutribullet Pro 900 series here. Right now, my thoughts on the Pro series. A lot of people have been asking me hey, do you like the Pro series better than the original Nutribullet? Is it worth it, the extra money? Right now, I don't know. My opinion right now is that it might not be completely worth it because, well, number one, here's a couple reasons. It's stronger, but I'm not sure if it's necessary. The Nutribullet so far for me has been able to do everything that the Nutribullet Pro could do. You know, it might take it a tiny bit longer to do some things, but it's been able to do everything. Also, I don't think that the Nutribullet, the regular Nutribullet, the Nutribullet Classic, is as hard on the extraction blades. The Nutribullet Pro comes with 2 extraction blades, and you got to ask yourself, why? Why does this thing come with 2 extraction blades? I don't understand. Why do I need 2 of these things? And I think that the reason is that they wear out fast, because that motor is stronger and more powerful, and it wears the extraction blade out faster. And you have to think about that like for a second. When you buy a blender at the store, it doesn't come with a bunch of extra blades. So, you know, I don't know what it is, man. I don't know if it's a design flaw or what, but I don't think that's too cool, honestly. But anyways, whatever. When they call back, I'll ask them about that. Anyways, I'll catch up with you guys in just a tiny bit when these guys call back. Peace. Hello?
This is Dolores returning a call back from Nutribullet.
Hi. Yeah, I was calling because I recently, well, about a week ago or so, my Nutribullet Pro 900 started, like the 3 little tabs in the top of it, like, they're like locking up. They're not like pushing down. I tried to push the Nutribullet cup down, and it chipped one of the, it broke one of the little tabs on my Nutribullet cup. So now it's like
your activators are getting stuck and hard.
Yeah.
When did you purchase this at? Did you order it over the phone or in the store?
I ordered it in the store. I got it. Well, I bought it at the store. I can give you my my number on the registration thing.
Registration?
Yeah.
What is that?
Maybe 23S. Correct.
Okay. Now, are you at home with the base right now so we can troubleshoot it?
Well, actually, I already troubleshooted it. I called Nutribullet before, like a week ago, and I troubleshooted it with her. But at that time, I hadn't scanned my receipt yet and sent it to you guys, so I had to do all that before we troubleshooted it and didn't fix it. So I had to scan the receipt and send that in before we could move any further.
Okay. So what kind of tips did she give you that didn't work to try to get those? Because those white plastic tabs that you're referring to at the top of the base, the rim.
Right.
Those are the activators. All 3 of those have to go down at the same time in order to start the motor, and they're making harder for you to push down on.
Right.
What happens is over time while you're using the machine, juice or liquid will splash inside there, and when it dries up, that's why they get harder and harder to push down on. What you can do to loosen those up to get them unstuck, you can put 2 or 3 little drops of warm water, the warmer the better, and just drop it into each one of the activators, and then you would use the back handle of a spoon to push down on each one to get them unstuck.
Like individually push it down with a spoon?
Yes. And you want to do this while the machine's unplugged. Once you get all 3 of them unstuck with a little bit of warm water, it should start right up, just like when you first got it. And it's also in your user guide on page 4. It has the cleaning instructions, and you have to follow those instructions between uses, and that helps keeps your activators clean so they don't get stuck and hard like this between uses.
You know, I have to tell you, you know, maybe mine's extra stuck because, like I said, you know, she guided me through cleaning these activators already once. She didn't talk about the spoon, but she did talk about the water. And
what did she tell you to use instead of a spoon?
I can't remember. That was like 2 weeks ago. But I mean, you should have it in your notes. You should have it in your notes.
Well, I found the registration, but there's no notes on here that she troubleshooted with you.
I mean, I have to tell you, this thing actually already broke one of my cups. So that should give you an idea of how hard it actually is.
Right.
And I haven't even had it that long. And I'm actually really, I mean, honestly, I'm pretty careful with my Nutribullet. And I bought a Nutribullet bought a Nutribullet 600, the original one, and now I've upgraded to the Pro. So I'm pretty good at using these, and I haven't spilt any juice in it or anything at all. So I don't know, and it's not very old. I haven't had it very long. I haven't had it long enough to really get a juice spilled inside the what'd you call them again?
Right, so it's the activator.
The activator. I haven't had juice spilled in the activators.
Then it shouldn't be that hard to get them unstuck.
Exactly.
When you get them unstuck, it's going to start right up. So it's not the motor that's not working.
Right.
It's the activators. And this is normal. And like I said, if you're not following the cleaning instructions in your user guide, this is what happens, even though nothing has spilt inside. Eventually, juice does get in the activators while blending. And if you notice in the user guide, the cleaning instructions is exactly the same way you make a drink.
Right.
You have to blend warm soapy water in the cup with your flat milling blade, and you have to let it run on the base for 20 to 30 seconds at a time.
Okay.
And it's like self-cleaning, and it keeps your activators clean so they don't get stuck.
I have a question
Go ahead and replace. We can go ahead and replace that one cup you mentioned with the tab that broke off because of that.
Okay.
Then we can go ahead and ship you a new cup. Is it your tall cup or your short cup?
It's my 24-ounce cup. It's not the colossal cup. It's not the 32-ounce cup. It's the 20. It's a 24-ounce cup.
Okay. Because I can troubleshoot it with you to try to get the tabs unstuck right now if you want over the phone. But you mentioned you're not at home.
Well, I am at home, but I'm upstairs. I'm not in the kitchen where my Nutribullet's at. So.
Okay. If you want to give it a try while I'm on the phone, that way you can see how easy you can get them unstuck.
I don't want to do that right now. What I do want to know is if I can't do it, what's my next step?
Well, 90%, that should work. That's why I'm offering to stay on the phone with you so that way you can see that it's pretty easy. But if for whatever reason it doesn't work and they're still stuck and hard, then you can call us back and let us know that you've tried that with the warm water and pushing down with the spoon and they're still stuck. But like I said, this will help the problem and your base would start right up and there wouldn't be any need for a replacement base. Because like I said, the motor doesn't get damaged. It's pretty highly unlikely for the motor to get damaged. The only way the motor can get damaged is if you overrun it. Because if you notice on the side of the base, it tells you to keep the running time under 1 minute intervals. And if you're continuously running it longer than a minute and it's overheating and shutting off, and you continue to do that, then eventually you'll blow out your motor.
Right. I don't really run it for. I usually don't run it for longer than 30 seconds. So.
Oh, then your base should be perfectly fine. It's just the activators that get stuck.
Like the activators, I mean,
It'll work fine.
can the activators be pushed down one at a time? Because I was under the impression all three had to go down at the same time.
That's how to start it, and that's why you have to use the cup so that you can push all three of the tabs down at the same time to start the motor.
Right.
When you're troubleshooting it and trying to clean the tabs to get them unstuck, they do go down individually one at a time. And you're going to want to do this with the base unplugged. And then, well, like I said, with the back handle of a spoon, after you add the water, you just have to keep pushing down on them, and eventually they'll get unstuck and go down, and they'll work just like how when you first got them.
Okay.
First got it.
Okay. Okay, I can appreciate that.
I did document and make the notes that I did give you tips again, and that I didn't see the previous notes from the other rep, and that you're going to try it again, okay?
No problem.
If it doesn't work, then you can call us back for a replacement.
Okay, no problem.
Like I said, if you want to order the cup now, we can do the cup now if you want, or if you want to wait.
No, I mean, I'll wait on the cup. It's not a big deal. How much is it? What is it? $2.99 shipping and handling?
Yes.
Okay, that's fine. Let me see if I can get this base fixed first, and then
Yeah.
I'll take it.
Don't worry about pushing too hard on it because those aren't pretty durable. So just push down as hard as you can with the spoon one at a time after you put in a couple of drops of water, okay?
I have a question for you.
Rubber the better.
I do have a question for you. Now, I noticed in my Nutribullet, the Pro series, it came with 2 extraction blades. And I was just kind of wondering, like, why does it come with 2 extraction blades?
Because with that machine, since it's much more powerful, you don't need the flat milling blade.
But why do you get 2 extraction blades? I mean, it can't use 2 of them at the same time.
Exactly. But if you notice, with the original Nutribullet machine, we were sending 2 blades, but it was the flat milling blade.
Right, but they both had different purposes. So I understand they both have different purposes. What I don't understand is the 2 extraction blades because they have the exact same purpose.
Right.
Why do I need a second one?
Blade. We just include an extra blade with your order.
I know, but why? Why? That's what I'm trying to figure out. Why do I get an extra blade? I don't need 2 blades, do I?
Well, you're going to notice over time, eventually you're going to need to replace it. So it's just an extra blade for you to have.
Okay, so the blade has to be replaced over time?
Eventually, yes.
Do you know like how long it takes usually before a blade, on average, how long before a blade starts getting to where it needs replaced?
It can take anywhere from 6 months to a year. It just depends on how you're using it and if you're using it properly. If you use it properly and you follow the instructions, it'll last you longer than a year. But, I have had customers that have called after a year, and that's because either the gasket popped out or the bearings are popping out and it's seizing up and not spinning.
Now, is the Nutribullet Pro 900, is it harder on the extraction blade than the regular Nutribullet because it's stronger?
No.
I just figured it was because the extraction blades are like they're the same for each machine, but the 900 has a more powerful motor. It's spinning it more times a
If you
minute.
notice, the blades and the bases are exactly the same size. You can even use the parts from the 600 with the 900 because they're compatible because they're the same exact size.
Right, that's exactly my point. That's exactly my point. They're the exact same size, exact same everything. The difference is the 900 is pulling a lot more torque on that extraction blade. I mean, it's spinning it like over twice as many times a minute. I thought that maybe it would be a little bit harder on the blade, like not the blade, but the ball bearings in the blade. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I totally understand, but no, it doesn't.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh. Okay. Well, thanks a lot.
All right. You have a good day, and thank you for calling.
You too. Okay. So there you go. There's Nutribullet giving me the runaround. So basically, supposedly these guys here will come unstuck if I put some warm water in them and pry them down with a spoon. So that's how they want me to try to fix this. I guess that's what I'll do. I haven't really gotten this thing dirty, but I guess the connectors get jammed up over time, and I have to admit I'm a little frustrated. I'm a little frustrated with our girl. I have a suspicion. Sorry, I just thought I'd grab the first thing on hand and try to unlock these things a little bit. I'll tell you guys what, man, this thing is just... Anyways, that thing is so tight in there. Unbelievable. So I guess I'm going to get some warm water and I'm going to try to unlock this thing. I was thinking about it, you know, and the Nutribullet Pro 900 series comes with an extra extraction blade. And you heard me ask her on the phone, why? Why does it come with 2 extraction blades? Why do I need a second extraction blade? And I'll tell you what, she wouldn't say it. You guys heard her. But I think that the Pro 900 series is harder on those extraction blades. So that's why it comes with 2 of them. I think it's, you know, it's got a more powerful motor. It's spinning them like over twice as fast a minute. And I think it's harder on the extraction blades. I think there's no way around it. You're going to go through the extraction blades quicker on that. And the funny thing about it is, man, I mean, if you buy a blender at the store, I mean, you don't have to replace your blade. Not very often, you know. But for some reason on the Nutribullet, like, at least on the Pro 900 series, I mean, I had to replace my extraction blade once on the regular Nutribullet. But on this Pro series, I mean, I'm guessing you gotta replace the extraction blade, you know. I mean, they send you an extra blade. So, tell you what, it didn't sit well with me. The conversation didn't sit well with me. Now, you know, I love the Nutribullet, and, you know, it's really helped me out a lot. But that conversation didn't sit well with me. So I guess let it be a lesson to you. There's pros and cons to everything, and I'm not going to sit here and accuse or say a bunch of stuff that I don't know to be true, but I have to say, I mean, my feeling on it right now is, you know, the Pro series, you know, it's got some kinks to be worked out. Personally, I think it needs a stronger, a better extraction blade for the extra torque that motor is spinning out. And as far as those, you know, those connector things, what she calls activators, as far as those activators go, man, I didn't spill any juice in that thing. So I don't see why they're sticking. Man, this thing is sticking, dude. It's sticking to the point where, like, my cup broke when I tried to put it down in there. So, I don't know, man. I'm seeing some design flaws with the Pro 900 series. It's like, maybe it's because I got one of the first ones. You know, they just released them or whatever a few months back. But I definitely see some needs improvement going on there. You know, it needs some design changes. I think those activators shouldn't be sticking. They need to fix that problem. I mean, it makes no sense. And then you know, the extraction blade. People shouldn't need 2 extraction blades. I mean, the thing should work. I mean, the extraction blade should be built to last. That's what I think. I mean, you should be able to use it. The extraction blade should be built to last at least once or twice a day for several years. I mean, I think is that unrealistic? I mean, what do you guys think? I don't know. Maybe I'm ranting. I don't know. You know, I didn't really like the way that lady was putting me off on the phone either. You know, I don't. What if I don't want to troubleshoot it? It's under warranty. Why can't you just send me another base? I mean, why are you acting like that's gonna work no matter what? I don't know. I don't like that. But that's okay. Whatever. I'm gonna troubleshoot it. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. Anyways, I'll catch up to you guys next video. Peace.